Good day dear chess lovers, Soren here, and in today's video I want to share with you one of the most fascinating attacking games ever played by the 8th world chess champion Mikhail Tal. His opponent is Soviet chess grandmaster Boris Gulko. Gulko would then in 1977 win USSR chess championship, and then after his immigration to the United States in 1986 he would win US chess championship. So he's the only chess player who has ever won US and USSR chess championships. Meanwhile, this is year 1969, this is an exhibition game, and Tal with white pieces opened up with e4. Gulko answered with c5, Sicilian defense, knight f3 d6. What can be better than the Sicilian defense in an exhibition game, huh? Maybe only King's Gambit, right? e6, Scheveningen variation is on the board, against which white is choosing the so-called Matanovich attack. Knight c6, bishop e3, bishop e7, queen f3. Well, bishop e2 or queen d2 are alternatives. In the game we see queen f3, which is also known as Tal variation. a6, white castled queenside, queen c7. So first we will go through the game, and then I will turn on Stockfish and we will analyze the critical points together. g4. As always, Tal is playing very aggressively. Knight takes d4, bishop takes d4, e5. This type of an idea is of course good. Black is with his e5, black is meeting white's pawn storm and is stopping it. Queen g3, pinning the pawn, and already the threat is bishop takes e5. Knight takes g4. This is already a mistake, but Tal failed to find the right path and instead played bishop e2. Once again, we will come back to these key moments once I finish the main game. Already white wants to win a piece. That's why black played queen a5, unpinned the pawn, and after bishop takes g4, in return won white's dark squared bishop. Knight goes on d5. Already a move like knight c7 check can be a threat, and also the queen can jump on e5. Queen takes a2, queen e5. At the moment, let me tell you that knight c7 check is not good, because in the end of the day black has this bishop g5 check and black is winning. That's why in the game we see queen e5 check with a direct mating threat. Queen a1 check, king d2, queen a5 check. By announcing some checks, black is winning a precious time and is moving back the queen on its initial square, thus neutralizing the mating threat. But already black is in a very tough situation, and meanwhile Tal is intensifying the pressure. Rook g1. f6, which is weakening the position too much. Better was bishop takes g4, but okay, let's first go through the game. So f6 weakened the h5 e8 diagonal, and Tal announced a check. King f8, and at this point please pause the video and try to find Tal's next move. Let me remind you that at the moment we have a hanging queen on e5. But seems like that the fact that the queen is hanging was not worrying Tal at all, and he made one of the most amazing moves in his career. Rook takes g7. How do you like this beauty, guys? He's going for a queen sacrifice, which was accepted, but already there is no escape. Soon this black king will fall victim to white's aggression. Double check is on the board, after which the second rook is joining the attack, and after rook ff7, resignation followed. By the way, Tal could even win faster by first announcing a check from f7 and then rook f7 checkmate, but this is also winning. Now the threat is knight f6 checkmate. That's why black resigned. And now we can go back and start analyzing from move 13. So after queen g3, accepting winning this pawn on g4 is not good. Better was playing bishop d6, protecting the pawn, and then for example bishop e6, h6, queen c6 are alternatives. If in case of bishop b5 check, king f8. Instead we see knight takes g4, and the problem with this move is that by playing knight d5, Tal could very quickly finish up his opponent. You know, if queen here, then bishop c3, and now white can attack this knight and win the pawn on e5. If castling, then just bishop e2 and black is in trouble. Instead, in the game after knight takes g4, Tal chose a more humble bishop e2 move, which is allowing black to prolong the resistance. Queen c6 is good, but we have queen a5, and there followed bishop takes g4. He takes d4, knight d5, queen takes a2, queen e5. Yeah, the rest is clear, I think, although let's proceed, because at this point, instead of rook g1, there was also bishop h5, right? And then knight c7 can follow, for example. This rook g1 is also a good move. Now at this point, black could go for bishop takes g4, something which could allow black to prolong the resistance. Although yes, seems like that even in this case there is no hope of saving the game, right? The rook on a8 drops, then the pawn, and again this is an easy win. So in the game f6 was made, which is even worse, and there followed bishop h5 check, and then rook g7, which is a very precise move. Yeah, and a very nice move. In case of king takes g7, rook g1 check is winning. And then queen g3, with the mate to come very quickly. In the game, black accepted the queen sacrifice, and very quickly white forced the resignation. Yeah, as I've already mentioned in here, knight f6 check leads to mate in 2, but this rook f7 is also mating. The game is over. So this is it, dear chess lovers. Hope that you enjoyed this marvelous game by Tal. Feel free to share it with your friends as well, and in the end a chess puzzle for you, where the task is to win with the white pieces. As usual, we'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in my next video.